On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, me peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch us now, my peeps. In the morning here, we're going to kick it off seeking to answer the concerns of many of the regular ones and ones them who have to traverse the streets of the old capital or surrounding communities in the old capital of Spanish Town. As we all know, over the weekend, the police fatally took out one of the top tier members of the Wandan faction of the Klansman gang known as Termite, who controls a section of Spanish Town known as Top Banks. Yeah man. So the St. Catherine North Police and the High Command of the JCF is basically singing the Bob Marley's tune, Don't Worry About a Thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. So the St. Catherine North Police says despite an air of unease and anxiety following the flare-ups of violence in Spanish Town over the weekend, a sense of normality is being restored. So there was definitely concerns about reprisals after the fatal knockings and clappings of Sheldon Walters, popularly known in the criminal underworld as Termite, who the police said that was the leader of a faction of the Klansman gang. Now we're going to hear from the commanding officer of the St. Catherine North Police Division, that's Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, who says there will be an increase of police presence right across the parish. Then, of course, we'll be also hearing from the mayor of Spanish Town, that is Norman Scott, and we'll also be hearing from the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the crime portfolio, that's Fitz Bailey, as they all weigh in on the latest developments surrounding Spanish Town. Listen.
The entire Spanish Town area is slightly tense, but back to normal. Businesses are open and commuters are going to and from unimpeded. So we just want to implore to persons to listen to verified sources such as the Corporate Communication Unit, CCU, and some of the mainstream media for valid information. We hope that full normalcy will return soon. In the meantime, the police and the military will be having high visibility patrols and maintaining a presence in the area to ensure that law and order is preserved. Those persons of the 22 that were taken custody, 2 remain with us. One will be charged for breaches of the Public Order Act and Town and Community Act, as well as he's also a person of interest in shooting. The other person is a person of interest in murder. The investigative procedure will follow. Most of the other persons were warned and released, and we will be monitoring the various spaces to ensure that they do not reoffend with regards to blocking the road.
The state have a responsibility to ensure that all the citizens are safe, and by such the presence of the security forces is expected. The various programs that are being run by the government, and I speak about the programs from Zozo, I expect that the agencies will be quickly deployed into the various communities to help and to bring some level of calm and stability communities.
Those were the voices of Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, that's the commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Police Division, and also the voice of the mayor of Spanish Town. Now we'll be hearing from Deputy Commissioner of Police, that's Fitz Bailey, the man in charge of the crime portfolio, as he weighs in on the fatal knockings and clappings of the 44-year-old reputed enforcer Sheldon Walters, aka Termite, and also weighing in on the fatal knockings and clappings of 37-year-old Joseph Campbell, aka Choops, that was taken out in a section of Shelter Rock on Saturday. Well, he is said to be the reputed gang leader for Shelter Rock, but he was taken out along Greendale Avenue. So listen to what DCP Bailey has to say. Listen.
The situation on the ground in Spanish Town at this time is fairly calm. I mean, the security forces are out in their number, and we want to reassure the citizens that it is safe for them. While the environment, some areas might be a little tense, but it is safe because the security forces are out there to ensure that they go about their normal business as usual. He was also featured in the Wandan gang, although he was not charged, but I can say that CTAC actually tried to dissuade him to continue in the gang. They have actually reached out to him, spoken to him on a number of occasions. But there's a common saying that a leopard cannot change its spot, and he continued his life of criminality, and he was actually cut down. Again, I don't want to say much on those matters because they have been investigated by Indigo. The reality is that a lot of our citizens are basically in bondage. They are enslaved by these criminal elements. They have to respond to instructions, and failure to respond to those instructions can create significant consequences for these individuals. So the fact is that many times when you see the protest, it's not voluntarily done by the citizens. They have no options, and we are mindful of that as police officers.
Now we are going to head over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled community of Whitfield Town, that is in the St. Catherine South Police Division, where a street meeting involving police and citizens took place. The police is basically trying to quell the ongoing tension and gang war in that particular community under their watch. How much our brother them we are going to lose? How much our fathers, uncles, cousins, schoolmates, friends and relatives on a whole we are going to lose? That was the question one resident of Whitfield Town asked during the community meeting with the commanding officer of the St. Andrews South Police Division, that's Senior Superintendent Damian Mandison. Superintendent Mandison and his team have been working tirelessly to ensure that the residents have the freedom of movement and to basically feel safe at nights in their homes, because over the past couple of months there have been a serious upheaval in that community, and the police is trying to unify the tense community by deploying community and proximity policing tactics. So we're going to hear from the female. We're going to also hear from Superintendent Mandison as they both weighed in at the citizens and police street meeting in the community of Whitfield Town. Listen.
I am saying to myself, how much of a brother then we are going to lose? How much of our uncle, how much of our nephew we are going to lose in this community? And you guys might not understand why I'm so passionate for my community to come back. It's because I don't want to lose nobody else. And this is why we took up initiative with the police to bring back our community.
I just came here, they described on this side as war zone, so to speak. You know, it was today, I was checking and realized and nearly 3 months we had to do this now. It was today I was sitting on, I was saying, when did we start? When we start this from the first meeting, from early February, you know, from early February. And so I must commend you
Now the same community here. We have lawyer, we have welder, we have nurse, certified nurse who get nurse at the year too. We have teachers, we have all sorts of people coming out of this community.
I came to a function about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago up by Glen Road. And when I pull up at the location about 10 o'clock in the night, and I look in our yard about 50 man. And I smile, and remember Miss Walters was there with me. And we're saying, we have come away and we still have more to go, But it felt good to know that I was coming to a location with about 50 man in our yard. And then I jump out with the rifle, and I kick a man foot and I tell man to go up on wall and all of those type of things. So what we have done through these meetings is forge a relationship with the community, So the community know the police by name, but the police also know you, the residents, by name. So this is what we want to continue. This is what we describe as proximity policing, or twin with community-based policing at its finest, where the citizens and the police work together, where the citizens and the police unite against all the other forces that seem to want to divide the community. I am saying to you, the glimpse of what we have had over the past 2.5 months can be the reality forever.
Yes.
I wonder if you don't believe me. What we have done and what we have been working on for the past 2.5 months can be the reality forever. But that is only if you want it.
We have good police. And it's only fit for us to work with them. Just for our community. We have so many plans for our community right now. Where the police help me to push more.
We have invested in this. Yes. I have invested my career in this. Yes. And because I've been meeting with you, because we have an understanding of things going, I said to them, look here, I'm going to put my career to the test. I'm going to see if I can trust these people. Remember the first meeting I have with you? Yeah. I say to you, I'm going to, like an egg, I'm giving you my career to carry. Yes. And you are giving me your trust like a egg to carry. And I'm going to guarantee you that I'm going to safeguard that egg.
Now we are going to head on over there to the neighboring police division, another troubled, war-torn, violence-prone, crime-riddled police division. And that's, of course, the Kingston Western Police Division, where all hell broke loose in a section of the Kingston Western Police Division, affectionately called West Kingston or Donga West. Now, the knockings and clappings took place in the Denham Town community, in the sections of Oxford Street and West Street area of Denham Town. A whole heap of knockings and clappings go on, and we hear say, man get slapped away quick and fast. Yeah, man. Now, the man presently on your screen is said to be the now deceased man. It is said that he turned up at the Kingston Public Hospital with his body riddled with can. Boy, may I tell you, the man them deal with the situation grimy. So far, the now deceased man has since been identified by his alias as Little Two, said to be from Rose Lane in the community. So right now, Denham Town is experiencing another series of tenseness, cause you know say once can clap and man drop, reprisal is coming up shortly. Boy, may I tell you my peeps, the thing rough. So in this morning vlog here, my peeps, we are gonna talk about some little sneaky knockings and clappings what we see are going over there in Hayes, Clarendon. One of the first one go on sometime last week, if memory serves me correct. It would have been last week, Tuesday, where this man presently on your screen identified as Berry was taken out in the Raymond's community of Hayes, Clarendon. So the streets basically are saying right now that his knockings and clappings is a hit placed on him from behind bars. It is said that the infamous criminal element identified as White Knight behind bars sent that hit because this man is said to be the family of one of his arch rivals, another top criminal element known as Puppy. Yeah, man. And he's also related to Starboy. Starboy most definitely is not a stranger to On The Spot News Media, and most definitely not a stranger to you, the regular members of Chan Public in Hayes, Newtown, Phase 1 and 2. And also most definitely not a stranger to the police. Now, another youth end up lose 3 pints a few nights before in the jungle corner of Hayes. Yeah, man. Now, his name is said to be Odary Lewin. It is said that he was taken out in a hail of bullets by armed criminal elements who is unknown to the regular members of Chan Public. And the latest fatal knockings and clappings that took place in Hayes, Clarendon is of this female presently on your screen, identified as JoHanna Griffin. She was taken out in a hail of bullets, I think Sunday night, if memory serves me correct. It is said that she was taken out near the same bar where the man from Jamaica, that knockings and clappings of the Jamaica worker took place. There's another bar in close proximity to that particular bar, and that is where she was taken out. The now deceased female had the bar right across from her family home in Western Park, Clarendon. Now it is said that the entire family fled to unknown places to seek refuge, as they are presently in fear of their lives. Now we have seen a series of hits being placed on the heads of people in the Hayes, Newtown communities and surrounding communities in the past couple of weeks. And it is widely said that it is the same set of contracted hitmen that are carried out those various hits all over. Now the onus is now on you Clarendonians far and wide, especially those living in Raymonds and also Hayes Newtown Phase 1 and 2 and surrounding communities, to play your part in advancing the welfare of your community and surrounding communities by offering your assistance to the Clarendon police. And as always, you always have the option to give information anonymously to 911 or Crime Stop 311 or the National Intelligence Bureau at 811. And if you still don't trust those sources, reach out to On The Spot News Media or any like-minded vlogger. Give us the information and we will most definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change. Remember, my peeps, Officer Yeman Pick and team is always willing and able. Yeah, man. So now, my peeps, the onus is on you. Now, the last story that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is of a friend turn enemies type of situation where this criminal element here was taken out in a hail of bullets. An unconfirmed report suggests that he was taken out along with his younger brother and also another man. Yeah, man. Now, the criminal element present on your screen has since been identified by his alias as Cashew. Now, for those who have been tuning into On The Spot News Media for a while, would have remembered this vlog presently on your screen. And this vlog is most worthy for you to go back and watch if you did not tune in, or if you forget. This vlog can definitely jog your memory so you can get a better understanding of why and how and probably who send the hit to take Cashew out of this life. Now, Cashew was aligned to another known reputed gang leader for the Birdsucker Lane in the community of Barbican. So Cashew's life was taken. His lifeless body was discovered in bushes along the Jackshill Road, which is in Jackshill, St. Andrew, which of course is under the control of the St. Andrew North Police Division. Now, if you go back and you watch that vlog that I just spoke about, you will get a better understanding of who Michael Reynolds is, the reputed gang leader now incarcerated at the General Penitentiary for knockings and clappings that took the life of a former associate of his known as Tyreek. Now, when I watch the vlog there, you will tying everything so you can get a better understanding. Now, Tyreek and Cashew are two knackies and clappies that was aligned to the now incarcerated Michael Reynolds. Now, a firearm was missing, was supposed to be returned by Tyreek and Cashew. And it is said that that's the reason why Reynolds took the life of Tyreek. Now, when Reynolds was captured by the police, it is said that Cashew was one of them that helped the police to keep him behind bars and eventually got him sentenced. He was also under investigation for the knockings and clappings of this other young man presently on your screen known as Trey, an upcoming artist before he met his demise, known as Trey Skull. Now, Reynolds is a known knackies and clappies. And for those who know the area of Jackshill, the part where these criminal elements usually hang out and keep them dance and do the most, the part that the criminal element known as Moped control, when him son them a control the section the right now. You know, say a whole heap of bush they're on the side there, a Jackshill Road. So from man can go in there, so go infiltrate and clap way. One confirmed, but allegedly 3 men. You know, say that man or set of criminal elements get a very good lowdown on how the entire place set up is not a run in and run out type of place because of the terrain. So word on the street is that the hit is coming from out of prison, the General Penitentiary, where Michael Reynolds is presently being housed. So my peeps, the ongoing gang warfare continues. So now we can most definitely look to see reprisals as Michael Reynolds still have soldiers on the ground. And of course, you know, say, this knockings and clappings of Cashew probably, and I hope it does die down, but it probably will not go away. So a reprisal is probably coming soon. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.